Onivia, League of Legends highlights.
Go in and you end up just headbutting the AD carry to safety. So I think the big one here is trying to get more presence from Bo down towards this bottom side once more, especially on the Elise. You have that early game pressure, and it looks like with Certus going for the top side and maybe looking for Relevant already. He's spot on a ward.
He's got that flash available to him. Bo's gonna try to thread the needle if he can. Starts to apply that red buff and chipping away. Minions now turning to help out. Cocoon connects, Venomous Bite as well. Counter-strike available, will land the stun. Bo goes forward, leap strike out. Irrelevant backed up by the army of minions. Now flashes, Photon's looking for the parlay. The long-range engage from Marcoon. Ends up being a trade. It's 1-for-1 as the sapling is tossed into the bush. Mid lane, Certus is already starting to roam. And those minions are still pushing towards the tower. Photon, the focus of Marcoon, another sapling thrown out. Barak Balkeg is put down and Photon starts to burn. And it looks like Marcoon may just have enough damage. Goes forward once again. 2 kills to SK. Bushes. Drops the power to kick down. Marcoon here as well. No teleport available for Certus. Looking to find the chain. Gets it. Doss is making his way to this top lane as well. And Irrelevant has hit level 6 ahead of Photon. Marcoon's going forward. Oh, there's everybody getting involved. The leap strike forward. Counter strike. Not going to be enough damage just yet. And the pulverize sets up Bo to take down Irrelevant. Now the next target is Marcoon, and Doss will not be able to save him. 2 quick kills to Vitality.
I mean, there's so many roams going on.
Every other player on the squad.
And I think the big thing is because it's been so much of a bot lane focused meta, looking towards people like, Neon and Kaiser haven't been doing so hot. He does have to try and carry, but
Chain of Corruption onto Marcoon. It will get chunked down. 3 members of Vitality on the jungle side of SK, but Certus hasn't been able to make his way down just yet.
Before they can really get to that big team fight.
Well, right now, it's a 1,000 gold lead here for Vitality. Neon's left alone underneath the turret. 3 seconds, 2 seconds before the teleport is available for Photonics. Hit goes in, surges up and just donates that kill. With the help of the tower, as well as that cannon barrage, easy reply back from Neon, and Bo is once again going top. But here comes Marcoon, thrown out the ulti, double root, but there's no damage, and easy kill once again.
I mean, 3 kills now for Bo. He is
maybe at a numbers disadvantage. Marcoon's still standing around. You've got to consider the opportunity cost. They're looking to set themselves up, an easy kill as the wild growth is thrown down, and Photon is just chain CC'd to death.
But look at the bot side. You're getting completely pushed away. We're going in as Kaiser.
Kaiser! Exit kick is trying to survive, but Bo finds the 4th of the game. Very intense pace that is being kept up. For the next minion wave, conga lining its way forward. The tower will be secured, joining his team. Perks, no TP, no ultimate. He's trying to follow Irrelevant down, but the Nature's Grasp fired out, and Kaiser's the one that tanks it. Irrelevant may not engage just yet. Here comes Perks from the mid lane, and the AoE is simply too much. Piercing arrow bursting out. Members of SK, and they're running for their lives. Counter-Strike will find a stun.
Coming though, next wave is here, and everyone on SK has to reset. So this is going to be mid lane tower giving up. Even the TP to top side here for SK can really fight for this. You can even see Irrelevant just being completely pushed off of this bot tier 2. But if that's going to be the case, don't even...
SK can really stand toe-to-toe. We'll be here just a little bit late, I feel. And where is Marcoon? He's going north.
See, this is a very new team, and Perks is putting them in their place right now.
And all that chaos is also impacting.
3 ultimate is down. Multiple flashes are burnt as well. They are just as hurt. SK now need to get into this pit. Can Marcoon with flash make a miracle steal?
Find out as all of a sudden Irrelevant and Perks going toe-to-toe. Perks TP back into that tri-bush and flash defensively. Powder kick into the arrows, and Perks chains forward. Neon will be able to secure the kill. The rest of SK are running for
incredibly easily. They can then just send someone like Perks even to down to this bot side to take up a Photon now.
Well, a lot of invested. Cannon Barrage comes out, and Photon will be killed. Certus picks up the first of the game. 7,000. Chain of Corruption starts to spread as the hail of arrows continues to chip away. Nature's Grasp thrown out from Marcoon. He's inside the pit, but the chipping away, it's like shooting fish in a barrel. As Vitality have forced the majority of the team out, and now Vitality are in the pit. The lightning crash comes down, and that goes golden, as all of a sudden Perks will not be stolen. It's stolen! Bo gets the Baron! Certus is trying to use those fangs on Kaiser, while Perks is taken out by Exit Kick. That is a lot of gold secured, because SK are still significantly behind, and they are relying on Vitality to either overcommit, be a little bit...
Yes, Neon is doing well in this game, but unfortunately he just doesn't have that consistent damage from this poke virus to go against
the inner turret. I will say that I do feel a little nervous here for Vitality. They haven't had the cleanest mid to late games throughout the course of Winter, and SK have demonstrated they can win from behind. The damage is being put down as Surtur steps forward. The petrifying gaze starts up Neon, and he's taken down. Kaiser will look to be the next target and finds a 4-man pulverize, preventing the further chase. The tower stands, the kill's secured.
Poke coming through from Neon as well. Neon, though, separated mid, top side is being pushed in by Irrelevant.
He's just got his teleport available right now. Tower secured. Neon is firing out those piercing arrows, and SK concede. They give up the dragon to see at that top tower, as well as some chip damage. SK towards you, and Dagda, that's exactly what they're doing.
Yeah, trying to get the TP out of from Irrelevant, I think, but already...
That's going so quick, that's going so incredibly quick. Nature's Grasp is thrown on inside the pit, and stolen! Marcoon manages to get the Baron! Now he's stuck with 4 members of Vitality, and he concedes his life. But the Baron is secured by SK Gaming.
Perks TP'd in. Irrelevant is still on the bot side. He's going to be able to get the towers. SK, they want to try and get as much as possible out of this play.
They're trying to push it. The tower is secured there by Irrelevant. Now he's trying to group up with the rest of his team. 3 members in the mid lane. Well, Photon...
Multiple members, fantastic. Vitality can follow up, but in a drawn-out fight, SK are favored.
I'm going to keep my eyes on those powder kicks, as it's SK starting a fight. Nature's Grasp is out. Marcoon is headbutted away. Cannon Barrage trying to split up. Execute, who eats a gigantic barrel, and multiple members of Vitality forced away by Irrelevant. The zap from Execute picks up a kill onto the support and the engage, followed up from the Cocoon. Surtus is in a little bit of trouble, but the backup is there. They force Perks out. They force Neon away. And Perks dives into 4. The heal is gigantic, but it's Execute that finds yet another kill. And Perks is dropped for a triple to Exa and SK.
The extended fight goes to SK. Photon couldn't get in a position for the barrels, and SK find it. And they don't even care about the dragon. They're going for the end quick shot.
2 members of Vitality alive. Neon and Photon standing against 5 members of SK. Have they done it once again? Have SK bounced back from a gigantic deficit in the early game, and it looks like at the final pressure as Baron has now timed out.
There's no Baron. As you say, Photon can clear these waves, and SK are too low. They have to find something here.
Well, the Nexus turret has now been taken out. Irrelevant is dropped as well. SK on the retreat, 20 seconds before Perks is up, and he's got that teleport available.
They don't have the damage to try and burst this down. Vitality are moving in. TP for Perks, TP for Photon. They're already in mid lane. SK need to get out of here.
The dragon is secured.
Just full build now. He's going to be so incredibly strong when he gets into these team fights. The extra shield as well going to make it very hard to burst him out. For people like Photon, the change that we saw to Bloodthirster, they're going to have a big impact.
That's all of a sudden Vitality on the defensive. Bo gets jumped on with an Nature's Grasp, and Surtus throws out the petrifying gaze, but it's dodged by so many. Cannon Barrage rattling across. SK Execute finds a kill onto Bo, but Neon is dropped as well. The zap goes out, it's gigantic. SK have done it. SK have got the numbers advantage. They've got the kills to their name, and despite the fact that Photon gets 1 back, it's SK with the gigantic advantage.
This needs to be the biggest barrel of Photon's life, but I just don't see an opportunity for him. Already you can see Marcoon looking to zone away, making sure that he can't do any damage to this minion wave as it starts to move forward.
Starting to be hammered away. The next inhibitor with turret will be taken out. The super minions will need some time. Look at the minimap in that bottom lane. These last minions can be cleared out quickly by Photon if he can get the barrels down. But the first one is dropped. He manages to at least drop them, and several of them. And underneath the turret will now use that GA. Starts to resurrect. The next turret's dropped. SK have done it. SK will take down Vitality in game 1. For Surtus, he's only played 2 games ever on Ari. 1-1, lost 1. How the hell comes Marcoon? Has the potential to jump onto Photon, but there is a lot of minions available. Need to make sure they get that damage down quickly enough before the army turns it back. Charges up the Q, the blows are dented, the flash is there to secure first blood for SK Gaming.
Nice job of utilizing the fact that they've seen Vitality often, and honestly in this game, right? Bo shows bot, immediately play top. Bo shows
To
top.
look for a target. Keep your eyes on Kaiser. Keep your eyes on that Leona E. 4 members of SK go forward. The Charm does not find its target, but DOS does. The damage is massive, and Bo is killed. Now DOS runs away for his life, and Perks down to 100. Requiem should not hit any kills, and Irrelevant jumps onto Kaiser. Flash still available to him. but SK clearly get the kill.
But I mean, you've lost control of the mid lane because the Herald timing on that play was actually slightly off, and now Vitality are in.
They are indeed. So is Marcoon. Throws out the ultimate, and that's already Bo taken down. We'll be able to channel that Requiem, but there's such high health bars. It doesn't matter. SK pull the trigger, SK jump onto Vitality, and SK will pick up mid lane as well as that bottom lane. Members of SK look to secure the first tower of the game.
I'm alive, and now Vitality will get this tower on bot side. You can see you've got members of SK sitting in the wings, but won't be able to get one on Vitality's gone to the top side.
And exactly like we've seen from Vitality many times in the past, prioritizing sort of the towers or the lanes over the neutral objectives. They will take that top lane tower as SK
got time to buy. Exekid could have had a second item completed, but now Vitality get to keep SK at bay, and they should be able to get this dragon.
Do they overchase? Do they overchase? Vitality splits up. 3 members looking for Exekid. He's used the claims already. Flash is available, and that's Kaiser interrupted as the stand aside is used. Now Photon putting some chip damage onto Marcoon, and it's a fight inside the blue buff, but it's Kaiser taken out by Exekid. Perks forced to cleanse away, running for his life as the cease and desist sends Vitality packing. SK Gaming are in absolute control.
You called it, quick shot.
Decision making or splitting up, and Vitality just get punished for going too deep. Gets chunked down. Certus is facing off 3 members. The rest of SK can look for a dive. Neon gonna group up as well, and Kasante, Photon, teleport available to him. He's pushing bottom. Irrelevant pushing mid lane. And this tower is the focus. Whirling Death chips away. Bo is going to stand aside. Force the flash forward, trying to look for DOS. Requiem's available to him, starts to channel it up. It's a fight to multiple fronts as SK Gaming find themselves one onto Neon in the top lane. Turn their attention to Kaiser, and DOS survives as well. This Requiem has done nothing for Vitality, as all of a sudden Photon will be taken down as well.
I just want one front to back Vitality.
A masterclass from SK Gaming that has started from Marcoon's gank in the top lane and then punishing every decision Vitality has made.
And I love that we're getting chance for Irrelevant to shine. This guy has been doing so
ways of starting fights and coordinating. It's just more difficult to execute. So for Vitality, not only is it harder from the get-go, they're also not demonstrating or convincing me they're 100% on the same page. The mid lane inhibitors already secured. Baron buff, 13,000 gold. The Dagda, SK on the brink of making it to playoffs, the brink of rejoining the top 4 in Europe for the first time in 8 years. And they might want to finish it. Those queues after queues, and the minions are being cleared.
The Zenith plane goes wide, so they have to try and wait again. Now you get the channel going forward from Marcoon.
Marcoon goes all the way forward. Bo is knocked up, knocked down, and killed. And Certus is the focus from Vitality, but the re-engage once more from Irrelevant. They're able to do it. This is it for SK. They've been able to take down Vitality. They turn their attention to the Nexus turrets, and it is a 2 versus 4. It's not enough.